Hey guys, welcome back. Orabomb here, bringing you another episode of our TCGO live content. Now today, we're going to be playing a deck that I'm a huge fan of back in the last format. It's probably the only fossil Pokemon I've ever liked, and that is going to be Tyrantrum for this current format. Apparently I can't spell Tyrantrum. But before we get into the video, a couple announcements. First of all, thank you guys for the support in the live deck videos. I'm going to have another one up soon, hopefully. It's just a matter of it's hard to get people to record with you because I need so what I need to do is find a good player that can get the concept of a deck quickly, so that I'm just giving them a Japanese deck list, right? I can give them warning ahead of time, but they can conceptually get the deck, how to play it, and then record games so that we can record 3 games, then record another 3 games afterwards, because my battery on my camera can only last about a set of games, like one set of games, and then we could probably get the first or second game in of the second set, but we'll probably die by then, right? So we need to make sure that we can get some good quick games. So it's hard to find people like that because everybody that does play that well is far away from me, or are busy on the weekends when I'm actually a little bit more free, or are playing tournaments on the days that I do go to league and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get more, no worries. My boy Nelson's around. I got Waluigi, I got Steven. I don't know if I got Steven, but I got John, I got Steven. I got a lot of people that I can try to meet up with. It's just a matter of making their schedule work with mine. But thank you guys for all the support lately. Don't forget to drop a like on this video if you guys are a fan of Tyrantrum. Let me know in the comments down below. Answer the comment question today being, who is your favorite fossil Pokemon of any fossil? It's the baby or the evolution. Maybe everybody likes Lord Helix. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I think that's it. We should be having a giveaway here soon on the channel as well, so keep your guys open. I'm gonna do the giveaways just on my regular videos. I'm probably not gonna make a big video about it, but it'll be it should be a 100-pack giveaway as long as my sponsors here at Guardian Gaming, they'll get back to me soon about it. But don't forget to check out our sponsors. We'll be doing a 100-pack giveaway. So what I'm probably gonna do is pick 10 winners to give 10 codes to a piece, or 5 winners to pick 20 codes. Let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer as well for that. But yeah, Tyrantrum here. Tyrantrum is actually a really cool Pokemon. Probably one of my favorite fossil cards ever. 160 HP fighting type Pokemon. It's got the ability Tyrannical Heart. As long as you don't have more Pokemon in play than your opponent, this Pokemon's attacks do 60 more damage and takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness resistance. So the card in itself has a really powerful ability. Being able to hit 60 more is kind of huge. Combine that with Diancie, you hit with 180. Combine that with Choice Band, you hit with 210. So your Crunch can take knockouts on pretty much everything that matters right now. We also play Shrine of Punishment to help whittle down things like Metagross. That way you can take a knockout on them too after some Shrine ticks. But it has a 3 energy attack that's kind of hard, right? Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon with Crunch, hits for 100. It's 3 energies though, so that's kind of rough. But what we do have is Shining Celebi here, so we can use our previous evolution's attack, which means that we can use attacks like Crunch for only 1 damage. Now, it is the same effect, flip a coin of heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, but Crunch does 20 damage. With the boost from your ability, because you are using Shining Celebi, which means you're still Tyrantrum, you're hitting for 80 damage. With Diancie, you're hitting for 100 damage. And with Choice Band, you're hitting for 130. I was thinking about throwing Kukuis in here, but I couldn't find space for Kukuis. But hitting 130 is a 2 KO on a lot of things while you're potentially disrupting your energy. Once you have your 2 energies attached, you can use Hammer In, which is just all of that plus 20 damage, so you hit for 150. So overall, the attacks are really good. And it's a non-GX Pokemon, right? So you can use the cards like Counter Energy. So this is literally something I just threw together. I haven't had time to stream because my family is home. So whenever my family's home, you guys know how it is. It's really hard for me to stream because they're really loud at nighttime. And I can only stream at nights. So, and they just don't like the fact that I stream in general. They don't like being interrupted during the night. So, it is what it is. But I really like Tyrantrum. I have some experience playing this deck. And I think it's one of those decks, it's one of those decks that are it's not really that they're under the radar good, because they're pretty good, but they're not amazing good. But it's one of those decks that if I want to go to a tournament to have fun, but know that I could win, this is one of these decks I would sleeve up. That's what I had. That's what happened to me during the last format too. I won a League Cup with Tyrantrum, which is wild. But anyways, let's talk about the deck list, right? We got one of these Tapu Leles there for Psywave. I was debating between Unit Energy and Counter Energy. I was leaning more towards Counter Energy. I could probably drop some of these for units as well. We'll see what happens depending on how important Psywave is, because I use Psywave to knock out Rayquazas on one hit, right? Because we are playing 4 Choice Bands. We also have Magical Swap there, so eventually counter damage will rack up enough against Rayquaza that you can just hit them with a Magical Swap. That's kind of the game plan I'm going for when I'm playing this deck, is to against matchups where I can counter swap or Magical Swap, I will. We're playing a 1-up Sledgehammer. I don't really know if I'm going to like this very much because getting into the active might not be the easiest thing to do. But essentially, on the right turn, I'm just going to nuke something with Sledgehammer. That's the game plan, right? Of course, a 1-up Diancie to increase our damage output. And we are playing a 4/4 line of Tyrant and Tyrantrum, like I mentioned earlier. 2 Shining Celebis with a Rescue Stretcher just to try to get them out on the board as much as I can. And 1 Tapu Lele GX. You could cut this. I could honestly see people cutting this. If I were to cut this, I would just probably play a 3rd Lele or something. More draw support, maybe cut like a couple. So if I were to cut this, right, I would probably cut 1 Fossil Excavation map and the Lele and yeah, probably that, and then just play 2 more Lilies. That's what I would do personally if I were you. Because I know there's a lot of people that always ask me, like, what decks do I play with Lele? This is the format to not play Lele. The only other problem with playing Lele is that Shrine of Punishment's a thing, so you'd be damaging your own Lele. It's kind of like, for me, it's like an emergency card. Like, if I really, really need to play Lele here so I can get a supporter I need this turn. That's the only reason why I'm playing the Lele. I could honestly see cutting it, and I might honestly cut it after testing. This is, like I said, my first time playing this deck. So, we'll see what happens. Excuse me. I am playing no Nest Balls because we have Fossil Excavation map, right? Search your deck for an unidentified fossil card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck, or you can put an unidentified fossil card from your discard pile into your hand. So you don't have to feel super risky about discarding these sometimes, because the unidentified fossil are 60 HP Pokemon, unfortunately. So they can have prizes taken from them, but they have no weakness, which is kind of nice. So it's not like you can hit them for weakness. But you can't lead with this card, right? Because it's still an item. So you play this card as if it were a 60 HP Pokemon, which means I am playing a skateboard because I am every time going to lead with something and not ideal, right? But everything in this board except for like these 2 have a 1 retreat cost. So I'm hoping that I lead with Celebi or even this, to be honest. But we are playing 2 Tantalizers and 4 Guzmas to get myself out of the active if I need to. Plus I want them on the bench so I can kind of set them up in the back anyways. 1 Stretcher to get back our Celebis most of the time. We can also get back some other stuff too if we need to. 4 Ultra Balls, no Nest Balls because, like I said, we have these. We have 4 of these and 3 of these. I'm not too worried about finding my unidentified fossils, which are the Pokemon I want to set up the most, because I'll eventually run into like Diancie or stuff like that or Celebi. I'm not too worried about that. But if I do feel like I need to get more Pokemon out quickly, I will probably play the Nest Balls. But the other thing is that I want to make sure I don't have a full bench, right? Because my Tyrannical Heart is the ability I'm trying to spam. 4 Shrine of Punishments. I want to play 4 because I do want to find these early. 4, and then the just standard supporters, right? 4 Cynthias, 4 Guzma, 2 Lily, 2 Tate and Liza, 4 Choice Band, 2 Escape Board, like I mentioned earlier, and then I am playing 4 Counter Energies and 8 Fighting Energies. Now, Counter Energies also count for the colorless attack cost in case that we're not behind on prizes, so they're not always going to be used to just attach for 2 energies, but they're an option. So that's going to be the deck, guys. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple of games. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to go like take care of something really quick, but I was thinking about the list, right? And I was doing some test drawing before I actually started recording the video, and I decided I want to cut this out. I'm gonna cut it Lele. I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna make this a 4th one because I need to find these really quickly, right? And without Lele, there's no reason for me to play Ultra Ball. I'm just gonna play Nest Ball. Like, it's nice to thin your deck and all, but I think I'm just gonna play Nest. This should be okay, right? Yeah, we'll play the Nest Balls, and I can cut some stuff out too. I'm just trying to think of what I want to cut, because I want to play more draw supporters if I'm doing this. But I have to, like, I know that like in my test draws that I did, I need to make sure my energy count is high. That's for sure. I need to do that. But I really need to make sure I can draw more often. So I definitely need a 4th one of these though, because I need to get out as many fossils as I can, as early as I can, because the biggest weakness of this deck is that you're manually evolving into Tyrant, into Tyrantrum, right? And you don't really have anything that can wall. I guess you can wall with like Buzzwole, but that's not like really good enough, you know what I mean? I still need the Stretcher, so I don't want to take out the Stretcher. This is what happens. This is why I should be testing my decks before I play them. I did some test draws because I wanted to make sure that at least the rest of the video is okay. And I could tell there was like some issues like right away. So I can make this like a 3rd Tyrantrum, but that's not super good either because then I can't find them as easily. Honestly, I think I cut a Nest Ball and I put in like a 3rd Lily. I think that's my best bet, right? So let's just try that. All right, we're gonna play this. Let's find a game here. We definitely had some. I was doing some test deck stuff, and it was just meh. You know what I mean? Like I was having games where I just felt like it was too slow. Not only like the evolving part is unavoidable, right? Because you're playing the Celebi version, so it's unavoidable being able to like evolve up. You have 90 XP, which is really good because that means that you're not exactly easy to knock out. It was just the hard part was finding the Tyrant every turn. So I wanted more draw supporters because I never ever played down Lele. I usually had a draw supporter in hand, and even if I didn't, I would not risk playing down the Lele. So what is this? We're on the ladder, right? I didn't click test deck by accident. I know that happened to me once. Wailing? What's up, Wailing? Alright, let's see if we can get a good game here. We're playing against, I'm assuming, Malamar, because he's playing Psychic, so... the Diancie lead is horrible. The Buzzle lead's a little bit better, so we're probably going to lead Buzzle instead. We have the Fossil, we have a Nest Ball. I don't really know if I want to play the Nest Ball, but if he's playing Malamar, then there's not really a reason for me not to. I want to avoid having a full bench, right? That's kind of the game plan. Alright, he's definitely playing Malamar, so I'm actually just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Play all these cards down that I need to play down. And we can't attack this turn, so I'm just going to attach the energy to my Fossil instead. And then we'll just Tate. Shuffle. Now, I'm not playing a Ranguru in this deck, mainly because my hands are really big, but I also don't want another Pokemon down if I can avoid it. This hand sucks, though. Speaking of not playing a Ranguru. We'll see what happens. We'll just pass for now. At the very least, I can use Sledgehammer for 50. If we're playing against Malamar, they're usually going to have a full bench, right? So I don't think I need Diancie, but let's think about this. We hit 160 with Choice Band, that's 190. Oh, I do need Diancie because I can't knock out the Dawnwings without him. So, okay, I am going to need Diancie because with Dawnwings, with Diancie, I hit 180. With Choice Bands, it's 210. And that's 190 is not enough to knock out Dawnwings because I have to hit at least 200 with Resistance. Discarding their energy doesn't matter either, so... We'll see what happens here. We do have a pretty big bench already, so I'm banking on him eventually knocking out Buzzle. Not to mention that also activates counter energy, which is really good for me. But I need a draw here. I need like a good top deck. I have a lot of draw spores now. I'm playing 4 Cynthia, 3 Lily, and 2 Tate and Liza. So hopefully something can happen here. If not, I'm just going to be Sledgehammering and hopefully taking a prize and unidentified fossil. I'll play this down because I can always discard them if I need to. It's not the end of the world. So we'll just start attacking. If he copycats me, it's only going to hit me for 60, so it's not a huge deal. But hopefully we can draw out of this. I did take out the Lele, so this is like partially my fault. And hopefully he doesn't play down Shrine. I would like to play down my own Shrine so I can like have one less card in my deck. He has Escape Rope. That's really annoying. I don't mind if he knocks out a fossil as long as I have 2 down. This is going to be annoying to deal with as well. Well, like I said, he can't really knock out my fossils at all. Like my Tyrantrums at least. My Tyrants he can, which is why I want to be evolving. And here's where I was talking about earlier. Like the issue here is that I'm not getting my Tyrants. I could play Timer Ball. That's why I played Ultra Ball. I don't know why I took out the Ultra Balls. I forgot I need them to search out the Tyrant pieces. Yeah, I need to find my Ultra Balls. I need to put my Ultra Balls back over Nest Ball. Yeah, I definitely don't like Nest Ball in comparison. That was really silly of me. I forgot that I literally play them to get my Tyrantrum pieces, not just Lele. So, yeah, that needs to be a thing I do. Can he get 3 energies? 2 is not enough. He'll hit me for 80. Can I draw out of this, please? Yeah, I definitely wish this was an Ultra Ball right now. So that was really silly on my part. There's a Cynthia. Okay, cool. I guess we just slap this down. Yeah. Choice bands attached to these boys. And we'll Cynthia here. Alright, we got a Tyrant, which is good. We'll attach it here. We didn't get more Tyrants. He actually has so little Pokemon on board right now that this whole strategy kind of feels pointless. I don't know if this deck's playing Dawnwings. I don't know if these versions play Dawn Wings at all. Actually, you do because you want to copy Marshadow. Never mind. Yeah, you definitely do because you want to use Marshadow to copy Dawn Wings. So never mind. I mean, I can hit him for a hammer in. Psychic will only hit me for 120 or whatever his attack's called. It's power blast. 120 will survive. We need to set up more Tyrantrums. All we have is Guzma really, so I have no way to thin this down low enough, and this is too much of a threat. So I think I actually have to toss away a fossil here. I can discard from the active, right? Yeah, you can just discard it. So that's the game plan right now. Unfortunately, I drew a stupid energy card, so see what happens. And all right, Tyrant. That's not too bad. That leaves me with 2 Tyrants at least. Do I give him Celebi? Not really. I need to draw something. This does activate my counter energy if he takes a knockout on this, so I guess I'll just let him take a knockout on it. Like whatever, I guess. There's a Dawn Wings. Okay, so that's good. Oh, there's Pokemon. Now he's playing Pokemon down. So now we'll be able to hit him with boosted damage. If he does his Marshadow thing on me, that's great because my hand sucks. So please and thank you. Give me Tyrant. And give me some Draw Spores. Give me Tyrantrum. All right, there's Tyrantrum. No Draw Spores though, which sucks. But we have this to put a fossil back if we need to. And we're going to be able to hit him for like boosted damage here. So we're definitely taking a knockout at least on this one. And he filled up his bench to max. So now we're in a good position. Now the question is, do I want to Guzma? Because I do have Choice Band. So if I draw an energy here, which is a possibility, then I can knock this out in the back, which will give me 2 prizes. We did not draw an energy, unfortunately. I will play this down though. Yeah, I will play that down. I'll at least attack, right? Like whatever. Choice Band on this, and I mean I can hit him for boosted damage, so it's a knockout at least. I'm just debating if I want to attack with anything else. We'll be in even prizes, so he can't use his GX attack on me. Alright, cool. We'll just do it. We'll attack. We'll knock this thing out. Is it really worth, though? Whatever. We'll just take our knockout. Okay, so we managed to set up 1. We have Shrine, that's kind of useless. This is why I need like a million Draw Sporters. Might have to take out some cards and just bump it up to like a 12 count of Draw Sporters at this point, because I can't play a Ranguru, right? And without a Ranguru, it is kind of risky to be playing a lot less Draw Sporters than I am. I really want to play Judge too, but I don't want to judge myself very often. Not in this deck, at least. I can bring it up to a 4th Lily and then like a 3rd Tate and Liza, and that'd be like 11 Draw Supporters. I want to play at least 10 though, so we have to see what I can cut. I don't want it to be an energy card, even though we did just draw a bunch of energies. I still think you need at least 12 energies. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'd have to cut an energy. But these fossil pieces, I need to keep them because as you can see how it's important to keep as many fossils on board because he probably will knock them out throughout the game. He did play Lele down, which is really good for us because once we get Shrine down, we'll be able to take knockouts even if we don't have a full bench, which is really useful because we can still copy our previous attacks. And we have Diancie as well, so I don't really see what he can do here. I guess he's going to try to invade and attack, but I do have Choice Band, so he does know that if I find an energy, I am taking a knockout. He can't GX me, so all I need to do is find an energy. So can we top deck like professionals right now? Like right now. Can we top deck like professionals? Let's get it. I think he's just going to not attack though. With Diancie, yeah, we do take knockout because we have the perfect board set up for it. All we need is an energy. Come on. Let me draw. Let me draw. Maybe I should have used this just to get another fossil out of my deck. We'll see. We'll see if I regret it. He's going to get that 3rd Mewmore, so he's going to try to attack this turn. Okay. If he attacks me, what do I want to do? I mean, there's nothing I can do. I think I just let myself be knocked out. Because, like, what else can I do about it? I want to evolve into another Tyrant. Our counter energy is no longer active, but if I let him knock me out, then it will be active. I mean, I could always just Guzma and take a knockout on like a Mewmore or something. Especially if I top deck. Oh, actually, if I top deck, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I could just take a knockout on Mewmore. right now I'm hitting 40, 100, 150. I'm hitting 150. There's Dark Flash. Let's see. There's another Tyrantrum, so it doesn't really help me too much. I mean, it does help me because if I get knocked out, I can just attack again, which is good. And Shrine is going to put in its work as well. Do I make the play I mentioned? Because what I could do, right, is to thin my deck. I could Guzma up a Malamar, specifically the one with the this thing on it. Knock it out, but then my Shrine won't be active. So I think it's just in my best interest to hit this as hard as I can. Yeah, we're just gonna do that instead. At least Shrine will be able to chip it down eventually. I could have used like Crunch and tried to discard its energy, which means it would still manually retreat and then reattach with all the Malamars though, so it doesn't really change anything. I can Guzma around now because this thing gets knocked down in 2 turns. So he passes, he's at 150. I pass, he's at 160. He passes, he's at 170. I pass, he's at 180. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, so I think what I could just do is Guzma and just take a knockout on something else. Like if he knocks this out, I am 100% knocking out a Malamar this turn. That way we keep even on the prize exchange. My counter energy stays live, and he loses the Malamar. Right? I can even knock out a Lele, but then my counter energy won't be live again. And then he could GX me. I mean, if he GXs me, it's not even a big deal right now. Okay, so he's avoiding taking a knockout so that my thing isn't live. Plus, the Diancie is a problem for him, but I mean, since I already damaged him, it's not even a problem anymore. This is good for me because now I can target down that Lele and take a knockout on it. He can GX me, but then the Shrine will take care of it. So now I'm actually in a really good position by him doing that. So I'm just going to Guzma here and take a knockout on Lele. Skateboard, I mean, that's pretty good. Throw that down. I'm just gonna do this now. Whatever. Please have one in the deck. Oh, we don't have one in the deck. Okay, that was maybe a misplay. All right. Well, how many draw supporters do we have? We don't have enough. We just need to just have this deck full of draw supporters. We need cards like Recycle System back in format. Without Diancie, this thing doesn't get knocked out, but it does do enough damage for me to like let Shrine take care of it. Like now this will get knocked out if he passes his turn. I'm assuming he's not playing healing because these Malamar decks don't play healing. But he gets knocked out after a pass and then this gets knocked out after I pass. So then I just win the game, right? So I guess that's how I'm well played. Because I don't think he can win. I literally just pass and I win the game. Unless he can bump the stadium, I guess. But these cards don't have... I mean, I think these decks play Field Blower. Right? I don't remember. I actually don't remember what this deck plays, but now, yeah, I just win. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and hit him just because, like, you know, things... Oh, I can hit for max damage. Dope. Well, I don't, not max, my Diancie's gone, but I can at least hit him for never mind, I'm gonna hit him prizes. The prize exchange is even. I don't know why I even thought about it, but it's okay. All right, there we go. Game 1. We beat Malamar, which is pretty good. It's just another example of decks that are really good right now that have a full bench. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see if we can figure out what we can throw away to put in more draw supporters in here. That was really bad English, but it's fine. I'm not an English major, so it's okay. I definitely want another draw supporter, but it's really hard to figure out what I want to cut. Like, my go-to thing is to cut Guzmas only because they get in the way. I don't really want to cut choice bands because choice bands are really good for Rayquaza, and I want to make sure I can find them. But oh yeah, these definitely need to become Ultra Balls. For sure, they need to become Ultra Balls. I mean, I can make them like timer balls or something like that, but that seems bad, so no, I don't want to do that. Alright. I can't drop any of this fossil stuff. I could bring this down to a 3 count since I have the Ultra Balls now. I guess that does make the deck look prettier as well. You just have to hope they're not prized too often. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do the whole like one less Guzma play for a 4th one of you. It's awkward and I hate doing it, but it has to happen, right? This gives me 11 draw supporters. Those if I can get turn 1 Lilies more often. We'll try this. We're gonna keep trying out different ideas until something sticks. I could always take out Baby Buzz, but Baby Buzz was kind of nice in that matchup. It's just nice to have something that can attack anyways. Alright, let's play another game. This might be the last game, guys. I might stream this deck too if you guys want to come check out my streams. Twitch.tv/ I think it's ab.aurabomb. Yeah, it's ab.aurabomb because it's the opposite of this. So twitch.tv/ ab.aurabomb. Check me out. Also, follow me on Twitter because my tweets are golden. Don't forget to check out our sponsors as well. I'm just doing all my self-plugging middle of the video. Check out our boys at Guardian Gaming. They're the ones responsible for the giveaways I've been doing recently. This opening hand's pretty nice. It's not great, but it's pretty nice. I don't know what we're playing against though. Also, follow me on Instagram if you want to see my pretty face, which is not very pretty, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, another Mewmore deck. Oh, at least we're playing against decks that are good. Mewmore is one of the best decks in format, so I'll take it. It's no Zoroark like I was hoping to throttle, but it's okay. Although you can't even say that you throttle Zoroark, right? Because, oh, this is definitely not what I want to do. Now the question is, do I want to... He had a really rough start. I'm not even going to Cynthia, I think, just because I have Tyrant in hand. What are the odds of him... I mean, the odds are there, right? He could always like play a Lele, get a draw supporter, or even a Guzma, right? Attach one, have a Mewmore, discard one. There's possibilities. Yeah, I'm actually gonna play this. Never mind. There's definitely possibilities they can knock out my only fossil, especially now that I attach an energy to it. So this sucks. This is bad. Is there anything I want to grab with Ultra Ball? Nope, not really. This is just a bad, and I will just pass it. Maybe I do cut one basic energy and put like a recycle system in here or something. Yeah, there's the Guzma. So he had the plays. They were there. The options were there. Can I attack with Hammerin? I can, which means I can Ultra Ball. I mean, I can Ultra Ball for Diancie and take a knockout, right? No, I can't. Never mind. Never mind. We have Choice Band, Tyrant. I don't want to use Crunch. I'm going to save this Ultra Ball for next turn. Yeah, I'm just going to play Hammerin because I don't want him to discard my energy. So we're just going to Crunch here. Chances of him taking a knockout next turn are fairly low. I am weak to grass, not psychic, so we should be okay there. And then next turn we grab Tyrantrum, we have 3 energies, and we just start attacking. The only thing is, like, we don't do boosted damage, unfortunately, unless he plays down another Pokemon here. Which he does, Dawn Wings. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. Oh, Ultra, he's playing Ultra Necro. You know, this is my favorite form. This is my favorite version of Mewmore is Ultra Necro, so this is exciting for me. He's just gonna not be knocked out here, okay. I guess he can just use his ability, right? His attack, I mean. Although it doesn't do anything, never mind. Alright, cool, we're chilling. That's 2 prizes waiting to happen. Oh, he's playing Switch. Interesting. Does he have a metal in hand? Oh my god. Please don't draw metal. That's... Oh man, I would have been so mad if he drew metal there. Because I just lose, right? If he draws metal. Oh god, alright. Whew, he dodged a bullet there. But we do take a knockout, don't we? Yeah, we take a knockout, so that's really funny actually. We attach the energy. Yeah, we just take a knockout here. I don't like losing energies, but I'd rather keep Guzma around. Give me this money right now. Oh wait a minute, we don't have Celebi, but we don't need Celebi to take a knockout. But still, I really want Celebi. It's okay. We're just taking a knockout here. Hit him with the crunch. Well, bam. There we go. Give me my prizes. Give me my prizes. All right, we got more fossils and a draw supporter. All right, we managed to squeeze this one out because he whiffed his metal. I will take that any day of the week. I don't want my boy taking surprise knockouts on me like that. This man just came in with the heat. He came in with the heat. I was scared. I was scared. All right, it's cool. We should win this game now. He has no way to Oko me. I mean, I guess he kind of does. He can always play like the Necrozma, like regular Necrozma. Or I guess he can just play like this. I mean, no, he can't because he's hitting me for like 30 less damage. He has to hit me for 190 to take a knockout. And this hits 180 with 2 Psychic Energies. So unless this man plays Pocket Kukui or something, we should be safe. Yeah, he's just going to charge that one up. So we have Guzma, but we don't have a way to retreat unless we top deck it. Which we don't. I could Guzma and knock this out. I think I do. It's fighting resist, so we actually don't. Yeah. because I would need to play this fossil, right? Play it down, Guzma, get rid of it, discard it, and then take a knockout on it. But I only hit 160, and I don't have Diancie down, so I don't hit 180. So I do want to play Ultra Ball, but I think I'd rather get a fossil down and just start setting it up. Yeah, I think it's just better for me. Because, like, he can take knockouts, and that's the scary part, right? Now we get Diancie. So I think it's just safer if I play this route instead. Yeah, I think it's just safer. All right, so we won that game. That was pretty cool. That was a short game, so we'll probably get one more game here. But Tyrantrum putting in the work there, just taking Oko. I mean, we got lucky for sure. But I mean, this is what happens when you play Ultra Necro. You gotta be ready. You can't just throw it all like that. You have other attackers in that deck for a reason. You don't want to risk being forced to draw into a Metal Energy. Of course, because you have B-String, right? So like whenever I play Ultra Necrozma, I never attack with Ultra Necro unless I know I can. So something to keep in mind. You only play like 4 metals or like 3 in a beast, which is what I do. Wow, this hand, dude, this is what happens, man. I'm playing 11 draw supporters. Hook a man up, bruh. Come on. Don't leave me hanging like this. Don't leave me hanging like this. At least we haven't led with Diancie too much. Or Buzzwole. I mean, Buzzwole lead is not bad because you can just attack, right? Ooh, look at this. This is looking like a threat. We do Oko it, but we don't because he plays. I mean, okay, hold on. If this is GX, it's a problem. If it's the non-GX, it's not a problem if he isn't playing. If he isn't playing Frying Pan, but these decks should be playing Frying Pan, so I'm assuming he is playing Frying Pan. For now, we just pass. Once again, this is why we play Lily, or Lele right here, because we could have grabbed a Lily and then drew a bunch. Okay, so he's not playing. He's playing the GX. Okay, if he's playing the GX, it is a problem if we don't find Shrine. So we have to find Shrine. This is not bad, at least. We have to discard both of these, don't we? Yeah. All right, let's get Tyrant, and we just pass again. We pass, and hopefully he doesn't have any crazy turn 2s right here. Although I don't really see how he could attack me next turn. Oh, I guess he could, like, Guzma, switch. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is all off the assumption that he got, like, Metagross GX, but he did not, so we're okay. All right, now the question is... No, the answer is no. I answered my own question. I was thinking about attacking this turn, but I only hit for 40. Because I can't do boosted damage against him. So I guess we just chill. I'm just so afraid because he can like get a huge blow up turn if I don't start taking aggression. But I can't do much about it, so we're just chilling, I guess. Yeah, we just pass. Come on, draw supporters. Get me something. Come on, game. Hook a man up. Let a man know that he is hungry and I am hungry for this game. Give me something, please, and thank you. All right, so you gotta take like, can I borrow that, bro? Can I borrow it? I want to borrow it. I play 3 of them myself, but I want to borrow it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I played 2. No, I played 3. I'm pretty sure I played 3. All right, there's a GX boy. So you can algorithm here, and I don't have any judge, so you can just chill with algorithm, I guess. Delmise is kind of problematic, but now we have a full bench. Now he has more Pokemon than me, so I can actually start doing stuff. Which is actually good, because if I discard his energy, then he can't attack me next turn. And he can't retreat either, for at least easily. So I would like a way to retreat, like a Guzma. I would actually prefer an energy to retreat instead. I can play this down, not really. Awkward. I guess I could knock this out with a choice band. So that's pretty cool. He comes in, he can't knock me on return. Actually, he can. No, he can't. Actually, he can, because he has less Pokemon than me. We have the same amount of Pokemon, so we can. Okay. But then he had to not play down Pokemon. But that's okay for him, because he's definitely getting a Metal Energy off this. I just need a draw. Game, please help me. Can I please get something? Shrine is something at least. I can't complain too much. He has Guzma. I know he has Guzma. I know he has it, and I'm so upset that I'm not able to do anything, man. Why has this happened to me? Other decks don't have this issue. And they play less draw supporters, man. Please don't have Guzma. Don't get it like that. Please don't have it like that. Why you gotta play that? Don't have the Guzma. Why do you play? Hold the phone. Why does he play that card? I guess it like pretty much guarantees an attachment every turn, but that seems like a huge waste of deck space in this deck. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Look, man, I have 190 XP right now. You can't hit it. I'm so upset. Why you gotta do this to me, man? Why you gotta do me dirty like this? Game. I'm gonna draw supporter right now. Watch. Like, this is just how the games always go. I'm 20 cards deep in my deck right now. Give me a draw supporter. I'm 20 cards deep. Come on, game. It's how it always works. Every single time. It's always whenever you're behind do you draw a draw supporter. Every single freaking time. Ugh, it's upsetting. And now I have to discard these cards, which I can't even do because I need Celebi alive if I plan on attacking. But I need to... Alright, draw support. I'm gonna need you to come back again so I can get a stretcher. So actually, I only have one Tyrantrum left. Nah, I need to... I have stretcher in the deck, hopefully. Yeah, I do. I have 2, 5, 9 draw supporters. So I only had 1 draw supporter prize. Still have 9 more. Oh, game. Oh, game. Stop being such a bully. He's probably gonna have another Guzman hand. Alright, Shrine, do your work. Put things in range for me, please, so I don't need Choice Band. Honestly, maybe I should just cut a Choice Band and let Shrine do its thing. And play like just 12 draw supporters. The thing is, the second I play 12 draw supporters is the second I'm gonna draw nothing but draw supporters, right? Can he take a knockout? He can, never mind. Alright. He can. Alright, well. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. I can't evolve because I can't attack, but if I don't evolve, I lose. So, I mean, I lose anyways, right? Just another manual attachment. So I think we just lose here no matter what. Yep. Unfortunate. It's always whenever things go bad, you win the game like, oh, you wanted a draw support? Is that what you wanted? Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. I got you. So at least you guys got to see the good side and the bad side of never mind. I only play 10 draw supporters. I thought I played 12, 11. Okay, so we had no draw supporters prize. We just couldn't draw anything. All right, cool. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I think the choice band drop is fine because if we're gonna rely on Shrine anyways, then not having less choice bands should be okay. So we're gonna drop 1 to play that 11th draw supporter. But that's gonna be the deck, guys. It's definitely a lot of fun. You guys saw that we did pretty decently. The setup is the only thing that I'm like questionable about, right? But the setup is not too bad either. Like we had games where we had good setup, and we had a game where we just literally drew nothing. So draw supporter decided not to be there. So obviously, like I mentioned before, you could always play Lele in this deck if you have Lele's. I'm really on the fence about if I like playing Lele GX, but for the time being, I'm choosing not to play it because we play the shrines, right? So you take out the shrines, but then it's really hard to get like knockouts on things like Metagross. So the shrines are pretty important for Metagross matchups. What else do I have to say? I think that's it, really. I think it's gonna be the deck. I mean, that was a lot of fun. I do like playing Tyrantrum. It's still one of those decks I like being able to play. I like going to like a league challenge and just like going in and just surprising people and throwing people off because it's just one of those decks, right? Yeah, that's gonna be that, guys. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't already. Subscribe, share, all that good jazz. And I will see you guys next time with hopefully a tabletop matchup. Peace.